As I do my research and review theories of everything, whether they're in physics or spirituality, I look for patterns. And I've looked at a lot of different things, string theory, ADS, CFT correspondence, which is the holographic universe, the standard model of particle physics, the Sankhya Karika, the ancient theory of everything. And I look to try to figure out what is common. What do multiple of these theories and ideas seem to have in common? And I was watching a YouTube video recently where she was talking about the spiral, and that you see a spiral a lot in nature, even the way birds soar in the sky. It's according to a spiral. And that struck me. That's one of the patterns. In fact, that is a pattern that is common to so many different fundamental theories. I mean, you see it in chaos theory and dynamics in the form of limiting cycles. They're called limiting cycles, and they are responsible for things like tornadoes, hurricanes, the shape of galaxies, the water as it looks as it goes down the drain, So we see those out in nature. One of my first spiritual experiences a long time ago was being told by a spirit guide or somebody that the critical line in the Riemann hypothesis of prime numbers is in fact a spiral. And I guess I haven't given that one the time to really look into it yet. But the idea is that every time a spiral comes around, the number line will spit out a prime number. And then there is the spiral that comes when you write out the Fibonacci series, which is 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, etc. You take two numbers in the series, add them up, and then it'll give you the next number. That's how that works. If you draw a series of rectangles with dimension, with each one with a dimension of those numbers, and trace in a line, it'll make a spiral. And the ratio that emerges when you compare those Fibonacci numbers one to another ultimately is the golden ratio, which is 1.618 ... It's a transcendental number, so the decimals never end. And that ratio is very prominent in the natural world. And it's a transcendental number like E and like pi, and it has a spiritual feeling to it. I love the number. And that number is the solution to a very fundamental equation, which is 1 plus x equals 1 over x, The solution for x in that equation is a version of the golden ratio. And that forms the basis of the Sankhya Karika, the ancient theory of everything. So you put these things together and it blows me away. And so in where I'm at right now is studying these spirals. And I think to really convey what, the truth that comes from this pattern, I'm going to need a video with visual aids. Those take a lot longer to make. I'm going to have to collect some images to convey some of this information and try to show the depth of what it means, both in science as well as spirituality and philosophy. Yeah. So, more to come.